Hey good people, welcome to another video. I just got this fantastic idea of doing a palette mashup. Today I'm going to be using Deep Sea Treasures, and I don't know what other palettes I'm going to be using. So if you want to just see some eyeshadow looks, get inspired for some makeup mashup, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think and consider joining the community because you know we go together. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm good. I'm on my way to work. So we're going to just do a little bit of eyeshadow here. And we're going to have some little duochrome magic on this dreary day here. I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer from About Face Beauty. Please let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. And we've already got this show on the road. I was gifted this Deep Sea Treasures palette. Actually, I chose it. We had a gifting suite on the Creator and Friends event. I'm so sorry if y'all are tired of hearing me talk about Creator and Friends, but the thing about it is I acquired a lot of makeup from that event. So I just want to share where the makeup came from. It was very, very nice because we were able to just go into the gifting suite, which they created in the garage of the home where we stayed. And they gave you a shopping bag and you could pick out pretty much whatever you want. Now the Deep Sea Treasures palette is a palette that I have been looking at for a very long time, and I haven't been purchasing anything from Clionadh because I have a lot of stained glass shadows and I don't really use them as much as I would enjoy using them. I feel like oh my God, please. I swatch them more than anything else, but when I had the opportunity to get that Deep Sea Treasures palette, I was not going to miss out on it. Look how beautiful it is, y'all. I cannot take it. So we're going to go ahead and get into a look. I don't know what shade I'm going to use yet, but I am going to be using the Natasha Denona Bloom palette with it. I have no idea. I literally just came up with this idea on the fly, and I've only used the Bloom palette one time, but this is how I do my makeup. It's pretty much on the fly. That's just how it is. So I'm going to go into the shade Floss. Is it Floss or Flows? F-L-O-S. Because if it was two S's. Okay, here we go. We're just going to go into it using a BK Beauty Fluffy brush. And I'm very excited about doing these looks now because, I don't know, when I started out doing indie makeup, I always felt like, oh, I got to make the look bright. And that's just what I was into at the time. But I'm into more muted eyeshadow situations, more one and dones. Like I could be done with this, but I'm not today. It's only 7 o'clock, y'all. I can't. Actually, I can. So that has been the aesthetic lately, and I've been enjoying that, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, I do have a large eyeshadow collection, and I don't want to be like, I can't use those shades anymore because they're just too bright. You know, it's all about your technique and, you know, the look that you're going for and the tools that you use. You know, you can build things up, you can diffuse them out, make them, you know, mute them down a little bit. I've been using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Trio palette to mute down some colors if I feel like they're too bold, and like that's fine, you know. No one's getting a prize for your eyeshadow looks, you know what I'm saying? Well, some people, not me though. So you know what I'm saying, use them the way you want. We're not having makeup guilt, that's silly. All right, I'm gonna go underneath, but I do have makeup guilt because I have so much. So I have been selling stuff. I have to put some more stuff on Macari, and you know, I'm not even doing that to get some type of big profit. I'm doing it because I know I have things that are discontinued that people may be looking for and may want, and I keep my makeup in good condition, even though sometimes it does look messy, you know. But I do like make sure I sanitize and clean it, and everything is so gently used because I do this channel. So yeah, all right, you know what? This color may rival my favorite color in the I Need a Nude palette, which is Vogue. This is going to be a close second. There's something about Vogue in that I Need a Nude palette that's just fantastical. But this is, oh my gosh. Like, we're done, but not today. All right, let's go into Deep Sea Treasures, and we're gonna see which shade is gonna complement this, because you know they're duochromes. So the first one that I wanted to go for was the Bends, which is this one. Okay, that we could. Or Cephalopod, that might be a treat. Ooh. Okay, let's look at Fool's Gold. Oh gosh, goodness me. This one right here. The first one I said, trust your instincts. Now, what I would prefer, which means I have to get up, is to get a setting spray. Ooh, and I got a new brush also from Creator and Friends. Let's see if I can find it, because you know that'd be too much like right, because now I don't see it. But it was a brush that was supposed to be good for the shimmer. I don't know what happened to that brush, but let me go ahead and get my setting spray. So, differences between the old me and the new me. The old me would have just taken the shade and just swiped it on, right? It's gonna give you a huge pop, which is gorgeous. It's just not what I'm going for today. So that's not what I'm gonna be doing. I am going to be taking this rougher 28 brush because I can't find the brush of choice. And I am going to spray it with the e.l.f. Dewy or Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So I'm gonna go into the shade first, then spray. And I would have really dug into that shade as well. So this is not what I'm doing. I'm gonna spray it like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're just going to tap and not swipe. And I'm gonna focus on the center of the lid. Oh wow. I'm not gonna take it all the way to the outer or inner corner. I'm just trying to give it like this wet look. And see, if you really want to mute it, you could see that you can still get a little glimmer. But I need more than that. I do need more than that now. And these can give you some fallout, so spraying it would definitely be a benefit. Oh, this is a nice match up here. And I'm just gonna take it, like, look how, come on, look how beautiful that is. Still managed to get some underneath my eye because I'm being wild. But, see that? So it's like when you look regular, like nobody sees anything. But when you look down, I mean, you still might not see anything, but I see it. So I'm into that, okay? And just packing it on and using that setting spray really helps. All right. So now I'm trying to decide, do I want to add some depth? Because see, I'm good like this. However, I still like a little bit of a deep shade in the outer corner. So I'm going to switch brushes. Let's use this one, Fenty, No Music. I want to go into Clover. This isn't my preferred brush of choice, but that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to tap here. It's not doing that much, but it's just part of my routine. Okay, there it is. All right. Then swipe. Some little circular situation here, and that's it. Did that do anything? I don't know, but it did something for me. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself on time today. 7:08, y'all, come on. Now that is very good. So I think you can see right here, we got a little deep action going on. Done. We're not doing anything else. Now we're going to finish off the look. We're not going to use another sparkly shadow because that's going to take away from the bends. We don't want to take away from the glory of the shade that I'm trying to highlight here. So no, we're going to get a matte shade from the Natasha palette, and we're going to use this brush here. Oh, this is one of my favorite brushes. Where have you been? 26 from Rougher into the shade Petal. Just giving a little brightness here. We're not trying to really do too much. I remember when I used to really like to have a really bright inner corner highlight, and that's okay too. But right now, see, I like this little gradual transition. Okay. Now I'm gonna be using a new mascara today. I'm just gonna spray my face one more time. I sprayed it earlier, but I'm spraying over the eyes too, because let it all just do that. All right, the mascara I'm using today is Bounce Bad Gal Lash. Why do I have this? Oh, it must have been a free sample, because I'm really not trying to buy any mascara after I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray by that Prada scope because of that fancy brush. It wasn't nothing special about that mascara, y'all. $36. No. Now this kind of has an interesting brush, so I don't know. It looks like it's two sides, like one is like that and one is like that. So you're probably supposed to go to the bathroom. Okay, Marky, you can go to the bathroom. You don't have to ask or announce. And then you should put on some shoes. You're probably supposed to do one side and then the other. And I'm not sure what side first because I'm not here for all those instructions right now. I'm trying to go to work. Okay, maybe this is nice because I didn't do that when I used it before. Okay, this eye look is giving for me. It really is. We'll see what it looks like when I go to the bathroom at work. That's when you be like, clown. But no, this looks good. So I might need to do something about the bathroom lighting at all of the workplaces in the world because it's just not even right. It makes you feel like, I don't know, like, how did I come out the house like this? I can't believe it. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Let's give it some length. Because y'all know I stopped my lash serum because of the prostaglandins. So I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to lose no orbital eye fat. I need to keep all the fat in my face that I can keep. I was thinking about extensions, but let me know y'all take on that. Because there was like this kind called Nova Lash I was looking up at the place I go to for like waxing. And she said the hybrid ones don't, oh, look at that right there. See that? She said the hybrid ones don't, she as in the girl that does waxes, she does the lashes too. And she said that they don't mess up your natural lashes, but I'm not really sure. And do I want another maintenance thing? I don't have a lot of maintenance, but like it's that whole concept of high maintenance to be low maintenance. And you don't wear mascara with it. So I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts about that. If you do lash extensions, let me know. And like, what happens when you take them or, you know, don't get them anymore? Like, are your lashes, do you feel like you look crazy with no lashes? Or like, do you have lashes? I have no lashes, that's sad. Okay, we're gonna stop here because when I start this primping stuff, that's when I become late. All right, I'm happy. Let's, look at that look. That, my friends, is a look. Now, I'm going to let y'all know about, this is just random, but I haven't really tried it yet. So, Guava Granita from Ellis Brooklyn came out. I am going to get the new milkshake ones, but I don't think I'm getting the lychee one. That was the one that I said I didn't want. I like lychee, like it's cool, but I don't really need a lychee fragrance. I have like the one from KLE, and the completionist wants me to be like, no, get both. No, JOMO, Joy of Missing Out. That's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, so this is the Guava Granita, and it's supposed to have like a banana fragrance. Do we have notes on here? No, I'll have to let y'all know, but we just gonna go ahead. I'll just give y'all. Well, you know what this reminds me of? A little bit, maybe, semi. The KLE one that came out with the banana in it. Okay, this is nice and tropical. That's nice. Got the banana in there for sure. Let's get some up here. Yeah. All right. All right, that's it for look number 1. We're gonna do another mashup in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, this part of the video is taking place like a week later. So we're gonna do an eye look, and I'm doing a mashup. Today I'm gonna be using my Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. This is the original one, the first one, and I find myself using this palette a lot. I still do have my Deep Sea Treasures palette here from Clionadh, and we're gonna go ahead and get into a quick eyeshadow look. Actually, I'm doing good at 6:57. I'm gonna try to emulate a look I did for the wine festival. Yes, so I took this shade right here, and again I'm going to be enhancing that with the, actually no, that's not what I did. I'm going to enhance it with the Clionadh shade. I'm going to take the cream first. And I still did use eyeshadow primer. I don't think I necessarily needed to do that, but I cannot remember if the creams creased on my eyes or not. If you don't have hooded eyes, oh my gosh, if I didn't, I feel like I would use these all the time because I just feel like it gives such a nice flush. But I don't think these dry down the way that the ones from Denona Myricks dries down, or the ones from Melt. And the Melt ones are really great for liners as well. And I just don't think that these dry down the same way. These are super emollient. And so, I don't know, I still felt like I should use a primer with this, which is an extra layer, and I hate layers, but I think that's the only way that it's gonna work. And then I put the powder over top. I've also been using my Say bronzer. It's like a cream, it's a liquid bronzer, but it's kind of thick. But I've been using that for eyeshadow as well, and I think that's been pretty good and not creasy. All right, so now we're gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm just going on top of it. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this shade right here and just go along the edges just to make sure there's no harsh lines. It shouldn't be, but we'll just, actually I'm gonna, yeah, this one right here. Okay. I'm also gonna go underneath the lower lash line with our initial shade right here. All right, now what I did last time was I was trying to use one of these shades as a liner. It was this one, but let's go into the Clionadh first this time, because I'm doing a little something different by adding the Duochromes shade and just a refresher of the palette. I'm thinking Ring of Fire today. Yeah, let's do Ring of Fire. Now, I'm trying to think if I want to just put this on like straight on or just use the setting spray. And I think I'm going to go the setting spray route. And then we'll go into that red brown matte shade and blend it just to show what it looks like full out. So you see, that could be a lot for someone. So I'm putting it on a shader brush and tapping it off so we don't get the fallout. Then I'm spraying it and I'm gonna just tap. I do feel like these shades are really good using your fingers unless you're gonna use a setting spray. And that's honestly all the shine I am really looking for today. But you can definitely see that this can be built up so you can really see it from afar. But I'm just looking for that little glow right there. And I love that. I'm gonna try this side with the finger. See if we can achieve the same thing. It's a lot easier. I'm actually gonna put a little setting spray on my finger too. All right, so that is what we have, and I think that looks so glowy and wet and just beautiful. So now we're gonna get into the matte shade from the Patrick Ta palette. It's one of my favorite shades. It's one of my favorite tones. And I've been using whatever I can. And sometimes I want like a more lifted look. I've been trying to do like a little modified wing situation, but I have not been able to master doing it having the hooded eyes. So it's hard because I don't have a mirror. Usually I do this like in a mirror, but I'm just looking in the camera. Okay, I didn't mean to make it like that, but y'all see what I'm trying to do though. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to have a more lifted eye shape. So I like trying different things. I used to use the tape way back when. Like that's more of what I was going for. All right. Oh God! Oh my gosh. I feel like this happens once a week. I done spilled my tea. Oh, the palette's okay. Oh, I got tea on my new shirt. I got tea on my Rainbow Bright shirt, y'all. Look. That is so sad. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all. Okay, I gotta do this video. This is like a tea party set. That's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. Ooh, babe. Let me get my mic back on. That means it's time to stop. That's what that means. My mic has a lot of like footage. I don't know why. I just need to. Let me do an inner corner highlight. Just gonna take a pencil brush and use this matte shade. What I was doing was I was trying to merge the bottom. That's what I was trying to do with the top. I was trying to get a brush, I think. I don't know what I was trying to do. I just like to make sure I have something in that corner. I don't know, I kind of like this eye better than this eye. All right, y'all, here's the look. We need some mascara. I'm afraid to reach over. I'm gonna just take the closest one, just a little Chanel sample, because my other mascara is on the other side of the room. So this is called Noir Allure. I hope it's new. All right, y'all, so final look. I'm not trying to drop anything, knock anything over, or spill anything else. So that's what we are working with for today's look, and I hope you enjoy, because this is going to conclude the video. And I like to come back and do more of these, like how do we mash up our indie, galactic, super pigmented shimmers when our eyeshadow aesthetic has changed, or you may want to tone it down and still wear them to work. Like, I think this is a very beautiful wearable work look, or a look if you or just a look that you could wear anywhere. All right, we have 6 minutes. So that's it. Let me know how you're feeling about eyeshadow. Some of us are doing a little more diffuse, subtle looks. Some of us are loving our indies, and the more shine, the better. So I like to see where everyone is on the spectrum. And that is going to be it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Peace, dude. Like,
go on, blow up your ego.